What's going on, everyone? KJ here. So, a couple things before this is out. Obviously, the Detective Conan episode 872 review. One, very sorry I was late to reviewing this. I had a lot of things I had to take care of, with the family. Two, sorry for the noise in the background. That is the fish tank. I'm sorry. This is the only really good room that I could record in. Of course, the camera not being my actual phone, it will be affected negatively by it. Again, I'm sorry about that. If you have a lot of, if you're wondering why so many changes are going on, just check out the most recent video on my channel called A Huge Setback, or something like a huge setback to my channel, or for my channel, something like that. And that video will pretty much explain to you the reason behind the switching of the camera, why I don't have my phone, and a whole bunch of other things. Also, luckily I was able to connect this phone here to my iCloud account, so I have all my old audio recordings for background music when I review anime and manga, and my iMovie things, etc., etc. So luckily I was able to get that. But anyway, let's get right into my thoughts on episode 872 of Detective Conan, titled Conan and Heiji's Nue Legend, or New Legend. It's spelled N-U-E, so I don't know if it's Nue or Nui. I'm gonna say Nue. Nue Legend, Squealing or Roar, depends on which subbed site you look at. The link to the episode is in the description below. So my review starts right now. So we got the return of Heiji and Kasa. Very, very nice. Heiji's honestly my favorite character, so it was cool to see him back again. Heiji's so awesome. I don't know. It's not just because he's black, okay? Obviously he's not actually black, but he's Japanese, but he has really, really dark skin. But he's just, I don't know, he's just character, man. I just love seeing him. So essentially, Heiji, Kasa, Conan, and Ran will help search for the buried treasure of Tokugawa, the first Tokugawa shogun, and also one of the three unifiers for Japan. So after arriving at the hotel in Shizuoka, the group find out that someone died while excavating for the treasure, later revealed to be a foreign miner named Charles Abel. Something that was weird for me, though, was all the people involved in the case just started appearing out of nowhere. When the main four group, the four main characters, Conan, Ran, Heiji, Kasa, right? When they were all out in front of the hotel with the mayor of the town, you just see all these random people just appear out of nowhere. I don't know. If you felt the same way, that kind of was weird. It didn't creep me out, but it's just how do you just appear out of nowhere when there's only one car visible? Did you come out of the forest? Were you in the car too? Were you in the hotel? How come we didn't hear anything? You didn't hear your footsteps? You didn't hear any doors? That was weird. And out of the people involved in the case, there's also this one guy named Hajime with curly hair who kind of looks like Lupin the Third. The only reason I've heard of Lupin the Third is because of that one movie, Detective Conan versus Lupin the Third. I haven't watched it, but I've seen a couple clips of it. But yeah. Also, Hajime, that guy, right, that I just said, he's a real player because he tried to hook up with Ran and Kaza a couple times in this episode. It's pretty funny. This case also gave us another monster, the Nue or Nui or New, something like that. I don't know how you really pronounce it, but apparently it brings misfortune with eerie sounds. The four main characters, like I explained before, also got the same room that Charles Abel stayed in coincidentally. So while everyone was in their rooms, a fire erupted outside the hotel, and after going outside, everyone saw the Nue near the flames. So while investigating, Conan and Heiji also find the dead body of one of the people involved in the case, the old historian guy with the curly, no, I'm not sorry, the gray little hair, the gray hair that he has, and it's all around. The historian was also killed in a way that made it like a beast killed him. You just saw huge claw marks on his back. So anyway, tried to sum it up, but let me get into my real thoughts, the actual review. This wasn't a summary, of course, but overall, I like this episode. One, because it's a plot case, so there's definitely going to be, or most likely will be, a lot more depth to it. A lot of the filler cases recently have been really good in my opinion, but it's mine. You may think that the recent filler cases all sucked, or you don't really like them, or maybe you do like them like me. It's up to you. Two, it involves monsters, and I really like hearing stories and watching things related to monsters like the Loch Ness Monster, Bigfoot, the Jersey Devil. I'm into cryptids and all that stuff. That's really cool. And last but not least, it reunited Conan and Heiji, the dynamic duo when it comes to solving mysteries. Having Ran and Kasa together is also great too because they literally get scared by everything. For example, the four main characters found old writing practice notebooks from Charles Abel, and the two girls just got scared because the same characters of hiragana, I think, were repeated over and over again. How do you get scared for someone? I don't know. But it's funny. It's funny. They literally got scared because someone said that there was a desiccated mouse body in one of their drawers. Oh god, it's honestly just funny at this point because every time they get reunited, they get scared by everything. It's hilarious. I understand they're girls, but come on, man, come on. So unfortunately, I accidentally spoiled myself to the conclusion of this case because, you know, sometimes, most of the time when you look on the Detective Conan World Wikia, they don't really provide too much information regarding cases. But because this is an actual manga case or a plot case, they already tell you from the get-go who the culprit is. And I accidentally looked up the spoilers for that case because I thought that there wouldn't be any spoilers, and I wound up getting spoiled who the culprit is. So I have no predictions. I'm sorry. But yeah, that concludes this review. Again, I'm really sorry for the inconvenience of, like, in regards to camera quality, sound, echo, all that stuff. Like, normally if I was at my house and I had my phone and all my regular stuff and my normal setup, none of this would be happening. But if you want more info, just check out the most recent video right behind this one on my channel. It's called A Huge Setback, and it doesn't have a thumbnail to it. Just check out that one. But thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. What did you think of this episode of Detective Conan? Were you happy to see Heiji again? Is the Nui, whatever you call it, the monster, really the culprit of this case? Do you think the other people in the case will die too? And did you get spoiled to the conclusion of this case as well by either the Detective Conan World Wiki, or maybe you read this case in the manga and now you know what happens, or something else, or someone spoiled it for you? But let me know in the comments down below. And if you have any questions, theories, thoughts, suggestions, comments, or concerns, please let me know about them in the comments down below as well. And as always, until next time, I'll see y'all later. Thanks for watching this video. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Have some related and or random videos here if you want to check them out as well. But anyway, until next time, I'll see y'all later.